So I had a bad first date recently. I was on a first date with a woman, and I called her mom by accident on a first date, which there's no recovering from that. That's just a shit ton of red flags right off the bat. But she was cool. She finished the date with me. Didn't get a second date, but she did tuck me in that night, you know? She read me a bedtime story. So no girlfriend, but I do have a new mommy. That's pretty cool. I guess. No, I'm actually autistic. I also took a Harry Potter quiz. Got a different house, I guess. But no, I have what's called Asperger's syndrome. It's kind of like autism, but like an indie band version of it. It's Asperger's syndrome, named after Dr. Hans Asperger, a German doctor from the 1900s. So you can bet your sweet ass that he was a Nazi. You can bet your sweet Asperger, it's true. But actually, I think it makes a lot of sense that some of the first autistic people were Nazis, you know? Because it's like, that's why the trains ran on time, you know? They were obsessed. They really enjoyed the routine. It really soothed them. Made them feel comfortable. I'm autistic and I work in customer service, which isn't a good fit for someone like me, you know? Like I have a lot of bad social habits. One of them is I'll mix up my words a lot. I'll take two words and I'll put them together, make a different word that totally changes what I'm trying to say. And this got me in trouble at work. I work as a cashier, and there was this guy checking out on my line. And before people leave, I always tell them, bye, have a nice day. And this guy's checking out on my line, and goes to leave, and I go to tell him, bye, have a nice day. But for some reason, I had the word stick in my head. So what I ended up saying to the guy was, bye, have a nice dick, which... That's technically a nice thing to say to somebody. You just shouldn't say that to a stranger. And this guy looks back at me. He's about halfway out the door. Looks back at me. He heard exactly what I said to him. And he just goes, all right, you enjoy your dick too, bye-bye. And he leaves. It's like, I wish I was that cool. This is kind of random, Denver, but is it just me, or does the name Meow Wolf sound like a Russian guy that doesn't know the English word for cat? You know, like tiny wolf, go meow. Meow wolf, meow wolf. Just really confused. Luckily, it's not as hard being autistic these days. There's a lot more awareness for it. Like there's that show that came out on Netflix recently called Love on the Spectrum. If you haven't seen it, it's a really adorable show that documents the struggles that autistic people like me have in the dating world. And like, I don't think like they should have, like the consensus of that show is that we're all basically just like adorable puppies. We don't know what we're doing with dating. And they shouldn't have called that show Love on the Spectrum. The name of that show should have just been Autistic, you know? It was right there, right there. I definitely feel like I have rescue dog vibes when it comes to the dating world, which is why I've had more success dating white women here in Denver. White women love their project men and dogs, it turns out. But I definitely have rescue dog vibes. Like, you should have seen the first time a woman ever brought me back to her house. I was just looking around the place like, holy shit. Is this my forever home? This is awesome. Hell yeah. All right, you guys have a nice night. My bad.